Today is October 14th, 2020. Many people seem to have trouble grasping the concept that all of time exists. As I see it, the past and present and future all exist with equal realness. The year 1520 exists, the year 2020 exists, in which we're currently located, and the year 2520 exists. There is nothing metaphysically special about 2020. I understand why people resist this idea. We experience our lives moment after moment after moment, and we have a natural instinct to view reality from the first-person point of view, instead of from the third-person point of view, which is how reality truly exists. Let's take George Washington's life as an example. George Washington lived from 1732 to 1799. His 67-year life exists over a 67-year excerpt of the full timeline of our universe. If you could see George Washington's life from a God's eye point of view, you would see all 67 years of his life at once, spread out over a timeline that shows the entire existence of George Washington, with his birth in 1732 gradually morphing into his death in 1799. You would see George Washington aging from a baby to a 67-year-old man, but you would see it all at once. Max Tegmark uses a great analogy when he says that if life is like a movie, then space-time is like the entire DVD. All moments in time are just different data points on the DVD, but it's all contained on the one unchanging DVD. The question of why our universe exists is a fascinating metaphysical question, but one thing we definitely know is that our universe did not come from a previous state of nothingness, because that wouldn't make sense. There are no moments in time outside of space-time. There cannot be a moment in time before time itself. Our universe is an unchanging space-time structure. Any moment in time exists somewhere inside the space-time structure, just as any point in space exists somewhere inside the space-time structure. So the idea that our universe came from nothing is a confused idea. When we speak of one thing coming from another thing, we're thinking of some causal process inside our universe, such as a car coming from a factory, a tree coming from a seed, or a butterfly coming from a caterpillar. Our whole universe is this entire physical system. It contains all cosmological states it ever goes through. There is no state of our universe that exists outside of our universe.